Hello lovelies, welcome to Narc Free Formula. My name is Freedom. Thank you for joining me. This is a special episode. This is for when you are thinking about getting on the phone and calling the narcissist. So this is your stop, okay? This is your stop moment. Stop, watch this video, have a think, reprogram your brain. Before I start, as always, just remember, if you like the video, like it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification so you don't miss any further episodes, and if you've got anything to say, put it in the comments. But for those of you who are here, who are thinking about making a call to the narcissist, I don't know, maybe you're missing them, maybe there's something important that you need to talk about with them, let's just go through a few little facts. 1, you need to be reality based, okay? And what I mean by that is when you're with the narcissist, psychopath or sociopath, from here on in we'll call them narcs, when you're with them, they fed you a lot of bullshit, okay? A lot of lies, a lot of manipulation, a lot of con, all took place. And now what's happening is there's what's called cognitive dissonance going on, where your brain is confused. It's conflicted between these two trains of thought. So this the thinking that you had when you were with them, that they were loving, that they were loyal, that they were honest, that they were good, all of that, right? And then there's the thinking that made you leave. They are dishonest, disloyal, that you can't trust them, that you can't believe in them, that they are dangerous. Okay, so now you've got these two trains of thought, and your brain is conflicted between the two. And now what's happened is, right now, because you're thinking about calling them, right now you've forgotten the reality-based version of him. You've gone back to the rose-tinted glasses version, the version of him that he told you he was, the lie, the fake version of him. And I'm here to remind you that not only is that person fake, the more you speak to that fake person, the more you believe it. And the more this other reality-based version seems less likely. But in actuality, this reality-based version of him is who he really is. Okay? You need to remind yourself. He is not loyal. He's disloyal. He's not honest. He's dishonest. Write yourself a little checklist of what you thought he was and what he actually is. Read the list of what he actually is and remind yourself. Okay? Remind yourself of who he really is. Because every time you buy into his bullshit and you take a phone call or make a phone call or have any kind of contact with him at all, you are reinforcing his false construct. You're reinforcing it in your own mind, and you're reinforcing it in his mind and in his reality. And now you're helping him go out into the world believing that he actually is a good, loyal man, that he actually is, a good partner and a loving husband and, loving father. All the things that you know for a fact he actually is not. So that's the first thing. Let's stay reality-based. But the second thing is, oh my God, I'm having a mental blank myself. The second thing is we're saying reality-based. And the second thing is that every time you get on the phone, as I said, you're giving him an opportunity to gaslight you, to damage you, and to manipulate and con you some more. So you're setting yourself up. So not only when you reach out to him, not only are you reaching out to this illusion, this fake person, this person who doesn't actually exist, you're reaching out to him for, I don't know, guidance, support, friendship, because you miss him, you lust him, you long for him, whatever the reason you're ringing, you're reaching out to that person, but that person isn't real. And the thing is, not only is he not real, one of two things is going to happen. Either he's going to help you keep that construct in place, so he'll play along for a little while, but as soon as you don't give him what he wants, number two will happen, and that is that you will see the real him, and that gives him the opportunity to abuse you again. So he will abuse you. He knows exactly what buttons to press. He knows exactly what to say. He knows how to treat you to cause damage, because he spent all that time watching you, observing you, reading your social cues. And unlike most normal healthy people, he didn't do it because he cared. He did it because he wanted to know how to damage you in the future. So you're giving him the opportunity to hurt you some more. Has he not hurt you enough? Ask yourself this. Seriously, has he not already hurt you enough? How much more hurt are you prepared to take from him? From his narcissistic piece of shit self? I mean, really, these people are pieces of shit. They are the lowest level of life you're ever going to come across. The fact that he managed to steal your time, energy, love, money, effort, all the stuff that he took from you the first time around is, that's bad enough. But how many more times are you going to allow yourself to get sucked in and do the same bullshit over and over? I mean, I understand cognitive dissonance. We all go through it. But the only way to come out on the other side is, as I said, stay reality-based and stay on your own side. Start having your own back. Start standing up for yourself. That man is your enemy. Okay? It's hard to accept, but you need to accept it. And once you get that through your head, then you will realize it is never going to be safe for you to just hop on the phone to him, to just spend some time with him, to just have conversations with him. He is the enemy, and he is taking notes, and he's going to use anything he can to damage you, or to triangulate you, or to gather information for his flying monkeys. I mean, it's all just dangerous. The best thing that you can do is go no contact, stay no contact, and every single time you feel like speaking to him, as I said, either calling him or taking a call from him, get onto this video, watch it, and remind yourself to stay reality-based and to start having your own back. Start standing up for yourself. And start fucking loving yourself. Okay? Love yourself, darlings. Alright? You're the only person that can really love you the way you need to be loved. The way you need to be cared for. You are the only person that can actually do this for yourself. Okay? He will keep taking your time, your effort, your money, your energy, your sex, whatever you're giving him. He will just keep on taking it from you until there is nothing left to give. And then he will climb over your lifeless body and go on to the next victim, because that's how much you mean to him. You mean zero. You mean absolutely nothing to him. No one does. Okay? No one has any value to a narcissist. This is reality. This is the reality-based that I'm talking about. So every time you start thinking, oh, but it was special what we had, and it was, we have kids together, or we spent 10 years together, none of that means a thing to the narcissist. Okay, they will do you over for $1,000 in cash. They will do you over to get to the next new supply. Okay, you cannot even begin to underestimate these people and the levels that they will stoop to. And you just deserve so much more out of life, but only you can give it to you. Okay, and seeking their approval and their validation is never going to get you where you want to be. They're never going to say, you were a good woman and you did the best thing, and and I'm sorry, and let's just be friends, or go our separate ways and no hard feelings. They're never going to do that. There's never going to be closure. There's always going to be something something that they're going to use as their in to get back into your life. And once you've realized that, you need to start cutting off their ways in. Start closing off the entrance points back into your life. Like I said, when it comes to children, they don't give a shit about the children. That's an illusion. That's part of their false construct. Okay, that's the part of them that they show to the world. Look at me. I'm such a good dad. I love my kids so much. The only time they love their kids is when other people are watching. Okay, when it comes to actually financially supporting their children, working for their children, I don't know, going to school plays or whatever, putting their children first, that never happens. Okay? So if you've got children, you need to also protect the children from him as well, or her. But as I always say, I'm speaking to my girls here. All right, lovelies, stay reality based. Put down the phone, go do something else. Okay, you're not going to get what you are seeking from him in this exchange. Okay, it's only going to make things worse. It's only going to make it harder to get away. And that's what you need to be doing, is getting away. Stay reality based, stay focused on who he really is. And really, do you really want to give your love and life to, a manipulative con artist, liar, piece of shit? Really? I don't think so. I don't. All right, darlings, put down the phone. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. All right, get watching some videos. Do anything. Do absolutely anything, but put down the phone.